Here we go, dear friends. In the ongoing speech of 1116, Vegapunk presents another recap to the entire world, just as in previous dialogues. The absence of fluff does not mean he is withholding information. Rather, he aims to provide a comprehensive overview. Let's get back on track, and if you missed the previous videos, make sure to catch up. I've carefully examined every statement made by the doctor, analyzing every word. According to Vegapunk, he deeply regrets that he must admit, "I am truly sorry, but it is vital for you to be aware. My original aim was to create a revolutionary energy source, capable of driving the global industry. Finally, after extensive research, I managed to produce an inexhaustible flame, known as the Mother Flame. Although it is still imperfect, it is ready for implementation. This energy has the potential to significantly enhance the quality of life in nations worldwide. However, regrettably, one day, someone stole a small fragment of this flame from me. I must take full responsibility for this unfortunate incident." So, Vegapunk is showing off. He claims, "I am the creator of an energy that has the potential to power the entire world." Chapters ago, he revealed that his ultimate goal is to take this energy and make it unlimited and cost-free, ultimately leading to the eradication of wars. This dream he shares with Nikola Tesla. In fact, Sutera, Stella, is the anagram of Tesla, Tessura. Vegapunk then proudly declares, "All right, I have already accomplished the creation of this limitless energy. And specifically, I have developed an unstoppable flame, what I call the Mother Flame. The term Mother Flame is written using the kanji representing unquenchable flame. However, to this day, it is still not perfect. I have yet to reach the pinnacle of perfection, as Vegapunk continuously reminds us, which lies in the ancient realm's energy. This ancient realm energy powered robots, and seems to be the ultimate source of unlimited, potent, and clean power, although not fully understood. Regardless, the energy of the ancient realm is what Vegapunk aspired to. However, he admits that he never achieved his goal, but came close. His creation, although not perfect yet, can be utilized, so he believes that this revolutionary energy has the potential to enhance the lives of many. The key lies in the fact that if energy is accessible and unrestricted, there would be no reason to engage in resource-related conflicts, thus eliminating the necessity for warfare. Unfortunately, however, he had it stolen from him. His satellite clone, Punk-06 York, known as Greedy, claimed it as his own. As Vegapunk described, about 2 weeks after the flame was stolen, the sky above the Kingdom of Lulucia shone brightly, and reports then came that the kingdom had disappeared without a trace. Moreover, soon after, signs of a global earthquake were observed. As a scientist, I am proud of what I have developed. But such an amount of energy could only have come from Mother Flame. Here, as I mentioned, this series of dialogues allows us to place the theft in the timeline of One Piece's final events. In fact, if we take chapter 1086 of One Piece, which is the chapter in which we see the very end of the World Conference of Kings, the Levely, there is our dear World King Imu calling in his favorite old men and telling them that he wants to test the Mother Flame, which he has heard is supposed to have been created by Vegapunk, and they reply that they will set out to act as soon as possible. It will be that ugly spider cow of St. J. Garcia Saturn, also known as the god of science, who takes on the task at hand. This story takes place exactly 3 weeks in the past. Vegapunk, known for his incredible precision, informs us that 2 weeks after the theft of the flame, the sky above Lulucia's kingdom illuminated brightly. And as we know, Lulucia vanished exactly 1 week prior to the present day. This happened to be the same day Straw Hat's crew departed from Wano country. Oda, the master of storytelling, seems to have gotten the timeline just right, although he does include the word "about" to allow for some flexibility. Regardless, Oda's intricate details align perfectly, confirming the synchronization of events. In a solemn continuation, Vegapunk adds, "The flame I created activated an ancient weapon. I am unsure about the culprits, but the consequences are clear. I unwittingly played a part in an action that resulted in numerous casualties. I bear a tremendous sense of responsibility. Please accept my sincere apologies. However, this also serves as proof that we have the capability to bring about a disaster of epic proportions intentionally." Vegapunk emphasizes once again that after analyzing the data, it is evident that since ancient weapons played a role in the past, and that same influence was present during this incident, it can be concluded that this weapon, powered by his energy, is undeniably an ancient weapon. Because the mermaid Poseidon is Shirahoshi and Pluton is below Wano, This is the third weapon, Uranus, as we have said in so many ways, in so many sources, in so many times. It is the missing weapon, and the world government has it. Period. We are quiet, finally. Then he says he doesn't have the evidence to say whether it was that one or it was that one. He doesn't know who did it, nor does he accuse York of stealing the flame and handing it over to the government. However, the result is what the world has seen, and he can't do anything about it. So he feels guilty, at least because he created this energy that was used as a weapon of mass destruction. Then here, again, we get into the realm of ethics and science and all that. Those who have seen Oppenheimer, those who know the story of Einstein or other famous scientists, know how thin that line is between creating something that can help the whole world and creating something that in the wrong hands can destroy the whole world. Then it is not the fault of the person who creates it. The fault lies with the person who uses it. If a scientist in his quest for a better future has found something that in the hands of a madman can destroy the countless lives of hundreds, of thousands, of millions of people, it is not his fault. And then again he tells us more of the obvious. The ancient weapons of the past are three, and joy, by wanted to pass them on to future generations. But for what reason? Hadn't the world already been submerged enough? Who is the villain and who is the righteous? The day will come when all will be revealed, and that is when, I warn you, the world will be in danger of sinking. Once again, there are three ancient weapons: Poseidon, Pluton, and Uranus. As we mentioned last week, Joy Boy's goal was to employ these weapons for an undisclosed mission. It is puzzling that Vegapunk's speech lacks coherence since he does not possess the complete understanding of the situation. He is inquiring about who is righteous and who is wicked, who is on the right side and who is on the wrong side. Why did Joy Boy wish to pass on these weapons that pose a threat to the entire world? Why did he, as an enemy of the current government, aspire to preserve them? But the truth is transparent, at least to us, who possess more knowledge, given that Imu, at the first favorable opportunity, unleashed an assault on Lulucia's population, submerged the entire island, and caused the water levels to rise by a meter. It indicates that the government, the 20 allied kingdoms from 8 centuries ago, were the cause of it all. However, as a reader, I did not require visual confirmation of Imu's attack on Lulucia to comprehend this fact. The mere knowledge of Joy Boy's friendship with Poseidon and the existence of the Noah Ark beneath the sea, a concept I have been expounding on for countless years, suffices to understand that its purpose is to save the population from a foreseeable and now evident deluge. After all, if the water levels are rising, and people find themselves without a safe refuge, they would require a sizable ship to secure their survival. On the other hand, the fishmen possess innate swimming abilities, and do not necessitate the use of the Ark. However, Dr. Vegapunk, although rightfully skeptical, believes that if Joy Boy intends to safeguard these weapons, he is inevitably a malevolent force seeking to wreak further havoc upon the world. Yet, it is not Joy Boy who acts as the villain, but rather the mysterious king of the world, and this is what Imu conceals within the Void Century. It encompasses his motivations, as well as the reasons behind the actions of the world 8 centuries past, and the 20 kingdoms that existed at that time. He concealed the underlying factors that prompted this drastic and ultimate decision. This is precisely why they never basked in their victory over the ancient kingdom. Undoubtedly, it would have proved counterproductive. Erasing the weapons from history proves more beneficial, as their true significance presents a quandary. They possess the potential to save the world, not destroy it. Naturally, if any of these weapons fall into the hands of a deranged individual, they certainly are employed for destruction. In Vegapunk's perspective, if the hidden truth behind the weapons is revealed, and they are reintroduced, it could potentially trigger the downfall of everything. He strongly believes that this revelation would expose the true culprits behind this dangerous undertaking, and that certainty would put the world at great risk of a devastating collapse. In his speech, Vegapunk ends with a profound question, contemplating the enigmatic empty century. The Void Century continues to baffle us, but there are those who possess the truth. I'm referring to the crew of the Pirate King himself. They were aware of the complete story, so why did they vanish without sharing it with anyone? Why did they choose not to take action? Dr. Vegapunk poses a legitimate question. Why, upon discovering the truth on Laugh-Tale, the individuals who reached the last island did not care or inform others about their findings? Indeed, they vanished without any notice to the population. Guys, Vegapunk comprehended that reaching the final island provides understanding of the truth. However, despite this realization, their silence and disappearance remain a mystery. But Roger tells us why of their actions after Laugh Tale. They were ahead of their time, and they even knew the exact timing. They were 25 years in advance. In fact, Lady Toki sent Momonosuke and his servants into the future, bringing them to the present year, and this time period is crucial as everything important is set to happen now. This is the reason Roger intentionally initiated the great era of piracy. His actions were instrumental in Joy Boy's return, especially when he revealed the location of his treasure. If Roger hadn't disclosed this information, the conditions for Luffy to meet Shanks would never have occurred, and subsequently received the Gom Gom fruit, the fruit that started his journey. Roger is responsible for igniting these events, though he never explicitly mentioned his intentions. He seemed to have thought, let the game begin. If things are meant to happen, they shall unfold naturally. So, destiny led to the birth of Shirahoshi and Poseidon's awakening, the meeting between Luffy and Momonosuke's rise as the Shogun of Wano. The pieces of this puzzle have flawlessly fallen into place, enabling events to unfold at the exact moment they were meant to occur. This is why Roger and his crew refrained from revealing much. Their role was merely to wait and set the game in motion. Roger was waiting for a pirate who would surpass him, the Joy Boy who was destined to be right. It seems undeniable that Roger, being aware of this, avowedly waited for Joy Boy's return. Fortunately, fate aligned Joy Boy's dream with Roger's, and it appears that Shanks aims to fulfill this shared objective by awaiting Joy Boy's return, found within the guise of Luffy, who has become Shanks' protege. As we know, Luffy's dream aligns with Roger's dream as well, creating a perfect circle that seems poised to be resolved in the most magnificent manner imaginable. Unfortunately, Vegapunk remains oblivious to these details, hence the presence of Nico Robin. Robin is destined to reach the final island, uncover its secrets, and reveal its true nature. Currently, Robin possesses more knowledge than Vegapunk. She is aware of Poseidon's existence, its location, its connection to Joy Boy, the Ark, and even Pluton. However, Robin was unaware that Joy Boy had plans for Pluton, and this revelation surprises her once she learns that Odin intended to liberate her after arriving on Laugh Tale. Ultimately, the purpose of our entire journey revolves around Laugh Tale itself, as well as Joy Boy's treasure, the legendary One Piece, and Robin together with Luffy can only discover the truth once they reach that destination. Therefore, Vegapunk's argument, as discussed last week, is inherently flawed due to his lack of crucial information. At this point, it seems unlikely that Vegapunk has any additional information to contribute, except perhaps to clarify Clover's claims regarding the ancient kingdom and its name, and even this may be the only new information we receive. Otherwise, all of Vegapunk's talk will be nothing more than a summary of the previous 11-15 chapters, only for readers perhaps new to One Piece, who have never even read the complete manga, and for the worldwide people of the planet of One Piece. I say this because, so far, it has told us nothing. It hasn't told us about Lunaria, it hasn't told us about Nika, it hasn't told us that the government is bad, it hasn't told us anything about Uranus other than what we had already imagined on our own. It doesn't know anything about the other two weapons, and it doesn't know anything about the ancient kingdom. It hasn't told us anything about energy. It hasn't told us anything about the robot. That is, it hasn't told us a damn thing in 3 chapters that it is talking about. Either he goes ahead and goes on, and adds bits and pieces, otherwise, for me, he gets stuck here. He could do the next one where he gives us 2 extra bits, tells us the name of the kingdom so we're all happy. A name that will maybe leave mouths open. What do I know? Could it be Binks? A name that has always worked, connecting to the pirate song. Otherwise, in my opinion, he has nothing more to say, but I really hope I am wrong. Having said that, I salute you. Be good and have fun. Until next time.